Well, today is such a gorgeous day outside in Southern California. It's in the low 80s. It's just really beautiful out. Here on the patio, it's probably somewhere in the 70s. I don't know, but it's very comfortable, very nice outside. So I thought I would make my video out here today. I have some really big news. So we listed our house 17 days ago. We are in escrow. We sold our house yesterday. We have a pending sale. We have a new family that came to look at it on Monday. It's a husband and wife and their two sons. Really nice family. My realtor was actually out of town, so I was fortunate enough to be here when they came and walked through the house, and I got to meet them all. They're just wonderful people, and I think they're really gonna love this house. I hope so anyway. It was such a great house for me, and I've had so many memories here and so many great times with my mom living here when she was alive, with my grandkids all being born and enjoying the house and the pool and everything. It's going to be hard to leave, but then I'm also looking forward to the new adventure as well. So anyway, today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the plan that I have in place over the next, let's see, let me tell you this. This is shocking news. They asked for a 21-day escrow. So we asked for a few extra days if we could stay here after the close of escrow, but we're closing on June 24th, and we are going to have to vacate by the 29th, I think it was. This is going to be rough. So this morning we went and we rented a large storage unit. I think we got a 10 by 30, and I love it because it's got a door on both ends of it. So my goal when I went down there was to get two smaller storage units so that I could put all my boxes in one and all my furniture in the other. Because our goal is that when my son moves up to Idaho first, that we would take our boxes, as many trips as we could before that time, and get a small storage unit in Idaho and just move all the boxes and the smaller stuff. Then when it's time to physically move, when we're on our final trip, we're going to rent a truck and we're going to take our furniture up there, just our furniture. A lot of things we're going to be selling and getting rid of, but we're going to be taking a lot of our furniture up there, but we only wanted one trip. We didn't want to deal with boxes, and then we'll have people help us move the furniture into the house. So that's the plan anyway. So when I went to the storage unit today, they had a larger unit. It had two doors, one on each end, so we can load all our boxes in one end, our furniture on the other. We could take our boxes out when we want, not disturb the furniture. It's just going to work out so much better, and it was cheaper, so worked out great. We ended up getting our second month free, so that was a big bonus. And I think since we set up direct debit for our storage, we're going to get money off every month too. So it was a really good deal. Couldn't beat it. It's right around the corner from my house. So today I took off to Home Depot. I have a couple more small projects that I wanted to get done just to make things really nice for the new buyers. So I had some plastering that I wanted to do around one of the sliders. It looks okay, but I just want it to look really nice when they buy it. And so I'm going to be doing that when it cools down, probably this weekend. Then I've got some paint that matches my walls, so I'll go ahead and touch that up. I want to finish another area around the pool that's just got some small kind of hairline cracks. I did the big one over by the filter, but I want to get these done as well. I just want everything to look really sharp when they move in. So we have to move everything in our shed. We have to move everything in our 3,400 square foot house. And we have all this patio stuff. We've got everything in our garage. And we bought that fifth wheel. So I think we got the fifth wheel figured out. It is a little windy. I might have to hold my phone. Anyway, I think we got the fifth wheel figured out. We've got someone who's got a large piece of property here in the area that's going to let us park it on his lot. And from there, I think that'll work out really good. We don't have a truck to take it to Idaho yet, but after this closes and we get settled, we're going to look for a truck. My husband wanted to wait till we got to Idaho, so we may do that. I don't know yet. See how long we can leave the fifth wheel here in California. I also don't want to move it in the middle of winter. So if we can't move it before snow and ice comes, I'm going to wait till spring because I'm not comfortable driving it yet. I don't want to learn on the ice. I don't want to be an ice road trucker. So, so that was something. Our goal, because we don't really even have time to look for somewhere to live right now, we've got to get packed. That's the number one thing we've got to do right now. So we probably temporarily, since all our stuff's going into storage, we're either going to go into a motel or, a hotel with some type of a kitchen for maybe a couple weeks till we can figure this out, or we may go into like a 1-bedroom furnished apartment. So please bear with me with my videos. I'm going to be in all kinds of situations. I'm going to continue to film because, there's still a lot going on, and, somebody out there might be interested. I don't know. This crazy wind. I'm just going to hold this. It'll be easier. So anyway, that is what's going on with me. Trying to stay on my diet the best I can. I really am going to have to give this some thought, because if I'm in a hotel or I'm in a furnished apartment, I need to make sure that I have the things in place that I can at least cook my Trim Healthy Mama meals, that kind of thing. So I don't know how that's going to go yet, but I did want to share something really, really exciting. So Trim Healthy Mama is going to be having a conference in July. Now, I'm not going to be going this year just because I'm so busy with all this other stuff going on with the move, but they contacted me and asked me if they could send me a ticket, if they could send me like a VIP dinner, and if I could do a podcast about how I've done on the Trim Healthy Mama program. So yes, I would love to go. I can't go this July. I am very open to doing a podcast, and I would love to do that at a future date, but it's got to be after I settle down after all this moving. But I thought that was just very exciting. This has just turned into such a great experience for me, being on the Trim Healthy Mama program and losing all this weight. And my goal is just to stay on path, continue to lose the best I can. Like I said, I'm anticipating it's going to be a little bit harder being in either a hotel or an apartment for a couple of months. And then September, I'm going to be in Minnesota for the whole month of September. My son's getting married, so I'll be doing that there. So it's going to be a crazy 6 months, but I hope you'll join me. It might be fun. I know it will be an experience. I'm hoping it'll be a fun experience. I'm not sure it's going to be fun, but I think it is going to be something I've actually wanted to do for a long time. I've had a dream in my heart to move to the Pacific Northwest really most of my life. My mom grew up in Oregon. My dad moved to Oregon at a later date in life. My mom never got there again after she left when she was 16. But I've been there several times. I've been to Washington. I actually bought some houses in Idaho as rentals with the anticipation that I would move up there at some point. We ended up having to sell them because that Great Recession came, and we just couldn't manage those out of state with our house that we had here and the market falling apart. So we sold them. I'm sorry we did now. I think back on it, it would have been great to have a house to move to there that was, we already owned, but it all works out the way it's supposed to. That's my thought. And I have been thinking a lot about things that I'd like to do there when I get settled, after I get moved in and I get through my first winter. I really want to focus on doing those hugel beds. Those are beds that really are more drought tolerant. They're supposed to be garden beds that you set up with wood underground. You mound up your dirt. You then put different kinds of, you layer it, but you put different kinds of mulch on top, which will keep the garden moist and cool. It's supposed to use a lot less water. It's supposed to be real good. So I'm really, really interested to plant some different kind of trees, fruit trees, things that I haven't had before that don't grow here. It's my understanding you can do flowering dogwoods there. I've always wanted to have a dogwood tree, so I'm going to look into that. Just all kinds of fun things. So I hope that it'll be enjoyable if you are watching any of my gardening or planning for my house, or whatever it is you're interested in. Of course, the weight loss is a big part of my life, so I will be continuing with that as well, and finding a gym and figuring out my next step in all this physical activity. I'm actually giving some thought to perhaps taking on a martial art. I've always wanted to do that, and I'm like 9 months out of doing the strength training. I'm much more flexible. I'm much better shape to do something like that. So I'm giving that some thought. Haven't quite decided on it yet, but I'm thinking about it. Thanks for joining me. It's going to be really hectic over the next month, but I will continue to try to put out some good quality videos, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.